Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. My name is Humna and today I'm sharing something that is how I connect to the divine, and these videos will be ways that I create and share a little bit about what is important during these sessions that we sit down to connect with the divine and how we can make them something that we can truly benefit from. I generally suggest to people that when you're getting into the zone of connecting to the Creator, it's very important to let the universe speak to us. So don't go looking for something. Just as you're walking around, if a flower or something in nature, maybe just a twig, speaks to you, just pick it up and bring it home and sit with it. It's so important to build that connection with nature and to observe it. So I generally tell people, don't just start right away, hold the piece, touch the petals, observe the lines, and be very conscious of how the Creator has created everything in nature with so much detail. And always like be inspired by what you're seeing, but at the back of your head have this idea or this freedom that you're not trying to copy what you're seeing, but you're trying to actually capture the essence of what you are seeing. It's such a important way of creating, because you take away the pressure of making it look like that what it's meant to, because your eyes, then you start looking at something as, oh my god, this doesn't look right, or this doesn't, the whole judgment comes in. So just allow yourself to see, observe, and then just capture the essence. Be very kind towards yourself when you're sitting down to connect to the Creator, because that's just how the Creator is towards us. It's very kind, it's very loving. It hears us, it feels us. So it's important to kind of put that element into that what you are creating yourself, because these sessions are something that you not only connect to the Creator but also understand what it means to be the Creator. So once you've done that, you've set your intention that you're not copying, but you're observing and you're capturing the essence of the piece. Try to look at things that you love. So in my case, I absolutely love the kind of fold that the petals have. So I've brought that in every petal. I tried not to fixate too much on the shapes or the forms. It's so important to like kind of just capture the movement, but not be too harsh about it. Like, this is how it's meant to be. You kind of, with creativity, the more you allow yourself to be free flowing, the more it just organically unfolds itself. So, personally, I love working from the center outwards. But again, this is something very personal to me, and I don't think that's the right way or the wrong way. I just think that's something I do. But if the petals are calling you, then let yourself be taken to create the piece through your own intuition. For me, it's always, from the center outwards. With the colors, now this is a big one, because a lot of people think, you're seeing a yellow tulip, so you're going to do the yellow thing. I think it's a great idea to start with the base color that you are seeing and that your eye is seeing or recognizing. But it's also so important to give yourself the freedom to kind of just give something new. The Creator doesn't have to follow in it. This is your piece. So yes, of course, you are observing what the Creator or the divine has created, but then how you choose to see it is your journey, is your understanding. And so allow yourself to be a little bit more free with the colors that you choose. I personally went with the base as yellow, but then as you can see, I started adding different pinks and shades of like reddish color, kind of, I call it the blood red, and I love it. I'm right now working with these inks, which I will share with you in my future videos. But inks are something I absolutely love, the liquidy feeling of it. But anyway, the other thing I generally do with these sessions is I try not to worry about the time too much. So they can be done in one sitting, or they can be done like over months. But if you can allow yourself to just take that pressure off your shoulders of, you've started this piece and you're going to finish it in, whatever time. I think it's really not about time that you give. It's about how focused you are and how present you become when you do this sort of sessions, when you connect with the divine. Now, I'm a big one for storytelling. So, as you can see, while creating the piece, I look at the piece. It's a flower. What is a flower surrounded by? It has lots of other flowers in the garden. And so I start creating all these flowers around my flower, and try to capture the way it feels when it's standing between these flowers, and how important it is, and how every flower was given the attention and the time to be created just the way it's meant to by the creator, and with all the details that it has. Now when you go further, I realized that, oh my god, the flowers actually need to be in earth, so they're grounded in earth. And then I started drawing how I felt earth was, and how could I incorporate and bring the element of earth into my piece, and give it a bit of more grounding. Like I said, I'm a big one for storytelling, so the piece has to have that connection with each other, like not just like put things in there. Have a little thought about what is it that you're drawing and why, and how is it making you feel. And so when the creator must have created this flower with all the details, it made it stood out, but it needed the earth to be, holding it. But the earth itself couldn't just give it life. It needed the water. So when you look closely, I'm trying to draw these waves and, just an idea. Like I said, I'm all about the essence of what I see and feel. So I start creating this water. And as I'm creating the water, that's where my intuition says, you realize, right, that it's not just the water that is responsible for the growth of the flower. It's also the air around it. And so I move towards the top part, and I realize that how similar air and water feel to me, as they're so free flowing. And then there were air molecules that came in, which were also connected to the earth. And so this is what I mean when you look at something from nature created by the creator and use it as an inspiration to connect to the divine. You automatically just flow with the way it is in reality, but yet you see it through your own eyes, through your own intuition. And the more you do these sessions, you start looking or feeling or understanding that everything around you is created by the divine. And so the presence of the divine is not only just in a flower, but in all that is around us. I hope that this session in some way brings you closer to the presence of the divine, and the tips that I've shared help you connect to your piece and be able to be more creative. If you enjoyed watching this video, please make sure you subscribe and share your comments. What is it that you connect to? How did you feel about it? What did you think of the piece in the end? Did you enjoy the process? I'd love to hear from you. Thank you so much for watching, and have a beautiful day.